Hey guys, this is Ty and welcome back to the channel. So you want to be a motovlogger, huh? Well, let's go over a small list of mine of things that I bet nobody has told you this about being a motovlogger. Motovlogging is definitely one of those hobbies that will consume every spare second if you let it. And I believe it's also one of those hobbies that if you don't really want to put a lot of time, energy, and effort into it, you don't really have to. But most of the people that are into this type of thing, we really want to provide an excellent product for our subscribers. And so one of the things that I have found is that motovlogging it'll absolutely consume every spare second of time if you let it. So there's sometimes you just got to step away and make time for other things. But when it comes to motovlogging, one of the things that you will do a lot of, you will spend a lot of time doing, is editing and editing and editing. As a matter of fact, I am willing to bet that pre-production and post-production are going to take up more time than just filming, or at least in my opinion they should. I know when it comes to pre-production and me thinking about the topics I want to talk about, how I want to record them, what cameras I want to use, what destination, what motorcycle, I put a lot of time and energy and effort just to planning everything before I even turn a camera on. And I know the post-production probably requires even more time of that, and by that I'm talking about editing the software, doing research if you want to do any type of special effects, copying data, your computer structure, how you want to keep files, all those things and more are part of post-production. And I would say the pre-production and post-production is probably more important than the actual filming itself. Because if you plan something well and you plan it with excellence, you can take just about any type of video footage and create some type of video. So go into it knowing pre-production and post-production are going to take a lot of your time. One of the other things that I wanted to mention is your equipment doesn't matter near as much as your content does. And by that I mean you could have the best videography equipment you can think of. You could have a camera that shoots in 8K, you could have the dopest microphone that has the best sound that you could possibly imagine, those type of things. But if you don't have content that people want to watch, none of that stuff really matters. And that's why it's most important that your content is what you concentrate on. There's a lot of motovloggers out there who maybe they just have one GoPro, like a GoPro 8. They might be filming the vast majority of their footage on a cell phone even. And look, there's nothing wrong with that. Cell phone cameras today are outstanding, and they can provide some really, really beautiful shots. I know I'm super impressed with the camera in my iPhone. So that's something to consider, is to focus more on your content than anything else. That is the most important rule out there. Oh man, look at this cool little curvy road up here, which brings me to my next talking point, and that's this. Motorcycles are dangerous, right? I mean, I'm not going to go down that road. We all know it. But here's one of the things. Don't you think that motovlogging adds another dimension of possibly being distracted while you're riding your motorcycle? Like right here through all these curvy roads, you would think, talking out loud to a camera would kind of distract you a little bit. And you know what? You're probably right. You're probably right. I'm not giving this road my 100% focus because I'm doing other things. And so motovlogging might just add another layer of complexity when it comes to riding motorcycles, and another layer of that dangerous type of hobby and that type of thing. So that's another thing to think about too, that if you're not a experienced rider, you should probably get to the point where you are an experienced rider and then be able to start to experiment with motovlogging and cameras and that type of thing. Just just a little bit of friendly advice. Look at these roads. Wow, this is cool. Nice twisties through there, Eric. Good job. That's a cool little road. Now, I mentioned this in the first of the video, and I'm going to reiterate it here, and that is YouTube. Did y'all see that V-Rod that's for sale out there in that yard? Okay, anyway, YouTube is a sneaky, sneaky time thief, and it will consume every second you have. So there's a couple of things that I just wanted to say that I believe are absolutely important, and that is take time for yourself, and however that comes in any capacity. For me, sometimes it's going out and riding my motorcycle with no cameras. I love riding, I love motovlogging, but sometimes I need to step away from the camera and just ride my motorcycle and hang out with my friends. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You miss a good ride, you miss good footage, whatever, who cares? You've got to take time for yourself. And with all the time that you were going to spend editing videos and that type of thing, always keep in your mind to make time for your loved ones. Make time for your family. And sometimes that might mean missing a deadline with a YouTube upload. Sometimes it might mean, you know, when you're in the zone and it's time to step away and spend time with the kids or spend time with your wife, and you just want to finish this video. And, you know, I'm really talking to myself more than I'm talking to you guys at this point. It's important to step away. It's important to have time away from YouTube and away from editing so you can maintain your mental health and be fresh and give your subscribers exactly what they keep coming back to your channel for. And that's what I have to do from time to time. You know, did y'all see that? That was hysterical. My camera just fell. See? Exhibit A, distracted driving, motovlogging with cameras. It can be dangerous. So, what was I saying? Oh, take time for your families and all that type of thing, whatever I was saying. Well, thank you guys very much for watching this video. I appreciate your time very, very much. If you would do me a favor and please like this video. If you are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. I hope you guys have an excellent day, and we'll talk to you again soon.